So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy planter for your alleyway or your garden. In terms of materials, we're making it today out of some old decking, but you could use any bits of sheet material that you've got lying around. I've measured up the space where this is going and cut my timbers to size. So the planter is going to be that long by that wide. And I've also got some uprights. These are going to be attached to. Everything's cut to size, so I just need to put it together now. So I've got 3 of my side panels laid out here onto one of the uprights, and I'm just going to screw them onto the upright with a couple of screws in each. I've got a little bit of this upright sticking out the bottom, and that's going to lift the whole planter off the ground a bit and keep this slightly drier than it would be to stop it rotting away quite so quickly. So I've done my 2 side panels. I've screwed each plank of wood with 2 screws into the upright. I've got them turned upside down and just kind of held upright, and then I'm going to attach the end pieces and just screw those again with 2 screws into the upright also. So here we go, we've screwed it all together. This is basically finished. I'm going to pop it down onto the ground. You can see it stands slightly proud of the ground. And now I'm going to line the insides with a sheet of plastic, and that's basically to stop the wet soil from being in constant contact with the wooden sides. Basically, if the wooden sides are kept wet the whole time, they will rot far more quickly and your planter won't last so long. So the sun has come out and it's time to line the planter. If this planter was going on soil, then I would just have a sheet of plastic around the outside and leave the bottom open, and that's so that the compost in your planter is in contact with the soil below. The drainage is awesome, but you also get all those soil microorganisms coming up into your planter. This planter is actually going on concrete, so I'm going to fully line it with plastic all the way around the outside and over the bottom. You can use pretty much whatever you want. I've got an old piece of polytunnel plastic here that I'm going to use, but you could use old compost bags. If you bought a mattress from IKEA, then you could use the big piece of plastic you get with that. Basically something to protect the wood from staying damp. So I'm just stapling this piece of plastic on. I've left a little gap from the top, and that's because I want the soil to cover as much as the plastic as possible, because then this plastic won't degrade in the sunlight or the carbon. So I'm just going to continue around, and then at some point make sure there are plenty of drainage holes in the bottom. You don't have to use one big piece of plastic, you can use several overlapping ones, that's totally fine. So our planter's all finished with its lining. I just need to cut a few holes in the bottom for drainage, and then I'll fill it up with compost and stick my favourite edible plants in it.